How do I know if she's flirting with me? If you've ever asked this question, you can understand how frustrating it feels. You're talking to her, joking around, teasing or making eye contact, and your mind keeps asking, was that a sign? Or is she just being nice? You've replayed conversations, looked over every text, and analyzed her laughter, yet you're still left wondering. Most men struggle with this because they focus on obvious signs, the words, compliments, or clear cues, but flirting usually happens on a deeper level. Flirting is psychological, it's subconscious. If you try to notice it at a conscious level, you'll likely miss most of it. Here's what many men don't grasp. Women rarely flirt on purpose. They don't think, now I'll send a signal to see if he likes me. Flirting is about subtle signals stemming from attraction. Once you learn to recognize these signals, you won't have to guess or overthink anymore. You'll just know. Let's break it down step by step. Here are 10 signs, 10 psychological clues that she's flirting. By the end, you'll be able to read attraction in real time without relying on hope, luck, or vague hints. Sign 1. Effort that doesn't make sense. This is the first and most important sign, and it's one that many men completely overlook. If she's putting energy into the interaction that she doesn't need to, her subconscious has already picked you. Consider this. If she didn't care, she wouldn't bother. If she's responding quickly, keeping the conversation going, asking unneeded questions, or making time for you when she's busy, that's a huge sign. Attention is the currency of attraction. Not caring requires no effort, but interest creates effort. When you notice she's doing more than what's expected, it's a psychological signal she can't hide. Sign 2. She remembers the tiny details. Many men miss this one, which is a big mistake. If she remembers small details, a casual joke, a trivial opinion, or something you mentioned briefly, her brain has prioritized you. Memory follows emotion. If she's recalling what you mentioned casually, it's because she's emotionally engaged. Think about it. When you care about someone, their words stick in your mind. When you don't, everything fades quickly. If she brings up something you barely remember saying, congratulations, you've passed a subconscious test. You occupy her mental space. Sign 3. Tone changes around you. Here's something men often overlook. The way her voice changes can be a subconscious signal of flirtation. Listen carefully. Is her voice softer, slower, more playful than usual? These shifts don't occur on purpose. Her tone reveals emotional interest and attraction. Voice is challenging to control. Women unconsciously adjust it to show comfort, engagement, or flirtation. If you notice her tone changing only around you, that's not coincidental. It's her mind signaling interest without her even realizing it. Sign 4. She breaks her own rules. This is revealing because it quickly exposes the truth. Maybe she says she hates texting, but suddenly she's messaging you. Maybe she claims to be busy, yet she makes time for you. Perhaps she usually keeps personal information to herself, but she shares more with you. Psychology doesn't lie. Attraction bends boundaries. If she's doing something she usually wouldn't, it's a subconscious signal of interest. Many men miss this because they wait for explicit confirmation. The confirmation is already there, evident in her actions. Sign 5. Playful testing. When a woman is attracted, she will test you subtly. These tests can include playful challenges, teasing comments, minor disagreements, or questioning your confidence. They aren't rejections, they're ways for her to see if you can handle her energy. Most men panic here. They overreact, try to impress, or over-explain. That's when attraction fades. The secret is to stay calm and unaffected. When you do this, you pass the test effortlessly. Testing is a psychological filter, and she's giving you a chance to show your stability. Sign 6. Emotional mirroring. This is subtle but very effective. People naturally sync emotionally with those they feel comfortable around. If you slow down, she slows down. If you joke, she jokes. If you get serious, she follows your lead. Emotional mirroring happens unconsciously. It's the mind's way of showing comfort and connection. When her energy matches yours, she's signaling, I feel safe. I like this. You matter. Attraction isn't about impressing others, it's about resonance. Sign 7. She gives you windows, not doors. Flirting is rarely direct. It's about opportunities, not permissions. She'll drop hints like, what would you do if we went there? Or, I didn't expect you to say that. These aren't just casual comments, they're invitations for you to respond without pressure. If she consistently gives you openings, she's interested and curious, and she's subtly testing how you react. Your response, or lack of one, will determine whether the attraction grows or stalls. Sign 8.
Physical orientation. Before any touch or obvious movement, her body may show her interest. Pay attention to her posture. Is she leaning towards you? Are her feet pointed in your direction? Is she staying engaged when she could easily turn away? People physically orient themselves towards what interests them. If her body frequently faces you, she's signaling attention and attraction without even realizing it. This is one of the most reliable signs because it's tough to fake. Sign 9. Reactions to your absence. Notice what happens when you pull back a bit. Less texting, less attention, and less immediate engagement. Does she check in? Does her energy change when you're not around? This is important. Flirting isn't just about interaction, it's also about how your presence affects her. Indifference shows nothing, but reaction shows attachment. If she notices your absence and responds emotionally, that's her subconscious admitting interest. Most men miss this because they focus on active moments rather than passive ones. Sign 10. She lets her guard down. Finally, the most revealing sign, vulnerability. When she jokes about herself, admits mistakes, or shows flaws around you, that's significant. People typically don't flirt by presenting a perfect facade. Attraction creates a safe space, and when she feels at ease, she will naturally let her guard down. This is a subconscious green light. If she's being imperfect with you, it means she's comfortable, engaged, and interested. Flirting can't happen when someone feels afraid or guarded.
Now, here's the hard truth most men never hear. Noticing these signs is just half the battle. The other half is how you respond. Many men see these behaviors and overreact. They chase, seek validation, or over-explain, ruining the moment. Flirting is a delicate balance. It works because it's subtle. It thrives on space, calmness, and thoughtful responses. Your job is to recognize these signs, stay grounded, and respond with quiet confidence. Don't panic, don't overthink, don't rush. The attraction is already there. Your calm presence simply enhances it. Here's the final truth. Flirting isn't about words. It's about psychology, attention, energy, effort, emotional mirroring, selective boundary bending. These are the signs. Once you understand them, you stop guessing, hoping, and missing signals that were always present. And here's the bonus you don't hear from others. The moment you internalize these signs, your behavior will change. You become calmer, more confident, and more selective with your energy. You stop seeking approval. You stop reacting to tests. You allow attraction to develop naturally. Once you master these 10 signs, you'll never again ask, is she flirting or just being nice? You'll know. You'll see the signs, read them accurately, and respond in ways that deepen attraction effortlessly. So start observing. Pay attention to effort, memory, tone, rule-breaking, playful tests, emotional mirroring, openings, physical orientation, reactions to absence, and relaxed vulnerability. Internalize them. Let your calm, grounded energy complement hers. Allow the psychology to work for you. When you do, everything changes. Flirting stops being a mystery, interactions become easy, and attraction feels automatic, driven not by luck or chance, but how human psychology naturally works. Subscribe, please.